Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening and welcome once again to the programme, ladies and gentlemen. You know that the yellow pages tell you, of course, to let your fingers do the walking. With our show, I ask you to let your fingers do the talking. They just say 3, 2, 1. It's very simple. Go on, try it if you want. 3, 2, 1. Very simple. A lot of people.
That's it, lad. Let's do it. Do it.
Look, I can do it.
3. No, the other hand. The other hand.
No.
That's the one. Higher, higher, higher. No, sit down.
wait.
Sit down, lad.
Just a sec. Look. No, it's not.
We
No.
think it's wonderful, Bruce, all this business, the way you do it all.
You know, no, that is the wrong
Have some
programme.
butterscotch,
That's very
dear.
kind.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Wrong programme, I'm
Always
afraid.
think it was a
It's
mistake
not.
you going to America, you know. I never thought that was a good idea.
You have got the wrong fellow. That
What's
is
that?
another show higher. Let's play your cards right.
Oh,
you know
I
what? Yeah.
see. It's
You're
all a
wrong
bit,
show.
gone a bit strange now, are you? You see, not
No.
like you're on the television, all friendly and that.
No.
Oh, I see. That's
Well,
it, lad. Let's
all right.
come on now.
No, you have the wrong
We'll
man.
go in and see 100 best hymns.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but
I'm going to...
just one sec. No, please.
I tell you.
Well, we get a few more laughs.
You look much better without the beard, Mr. Tarbuck.
Thank you. Yeah. Right. You guessed it, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Emmett, Mike Newman. I thought it was Les Dawson and Roy Barraclough for a minute. However, they'll be back a bit later on because the theme of our programme this week is country life. Yes, the country. When you think of the country, it's given us all those game birds like partridge, grouse and pheasant, and, of course, the most famous game bird of them all, Lady Chatterley. Now, she's the one that we all love. And, you know, people who live in the city, if you realise this, they really don't get a bit, sort of, when it comes to animals, they don't really know what's going on. A little boy I know, he said to his dad, "What's that?" He said, "It's a cow." He said, "What's a cow?" He said, "Well, it's an early stage of a beef burger." So then you think, that could hurt, couldn't it? And when it comes to animals, a pig is a very useful animal. Think about the pig. I mean, we get everything, pork, ham, bacon, and we have pigskin shoes and coats, and we also use its name to call people. Now and again, not all the time, but right now, will you please greet our 3 hostesses. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are.
I'm Libby, this is Fiona, and this is Leona. We goofed.
Again. And here's the lady with the bluff bin, Karen Palmer with Dusty. And as always, Dusty and the girls are going to introduce the most important people on our programme. Ladies and gentlemen, our contestants. Greet them, please.
From Littlehampton, Chris and Wendy Elliott. From Southport, David and Sue Appleton. From Belfast, Brian and Edith Mulholland.
Okay. Yeah, we start with the quiz as always, ladies and gentlemen. Our couples have 2 rounds of questioning. First round, they play for £10 each correct answer. Whatever they win at the end of the first round is the amount they play for each correct answer in the second. End of the quiz, couple with the least amount of money leaves us then. Remaining couples play the elimination game to see which of them goes through to the big prizes. Let's see who our first couple are tonight. And we've got Edith and Brian. And you're Edith and Brian Mulholland from Belfast, Northern Ireland. Lovely to have you with us. Now, listen, I mean, OK, everybody naturally assumes that when you hear Northern Ireland, all the Irish jokes, how do you feel about everybody telling those Irish jokes?
Well, generally, most English people tell Irish jokes because they're the only ones they can understand.
Fair enough, Absolutely right, although I've got to tell you, I was in a hotel in Dublin once and the fella knocked on my door in the middle of the night. He says, "Thomas, are you the gentleman who didn't want to be disturbed?" Help me a bit. Now, and what sort of hobbies do you have, Brian?
I collect stamps, and up until recently, I was involved with a church as their organist.
Really? I see. And Edith, what about you? I mean, you're married? Yes, obviously you're married to lovely Brian here. What sort of a family? Do you have family?
No.
You don't have family yet? Are you planning on that, or just taking it as it comes?
As it comes.
Why not? And what do you do?
I'm a teacher. I teach home economics in secondary school.
I see. And what sort of hobbies do you have?
I'd like to travel a lot.
Have you travelled a great deal so far?
A
or
little
you,
bit,
You're
yes.
still hoping?
A little
Where
bit.
would you like to go more than anywhere?
We've been to Italy recently and we very much enjoyed that.
And where did
Thought
you go?
Venice was a beautiful city.
You love Venice?
Yes.
It's a great, it is a great city, Venice, of course, you know. It's the only place where you get the road maintenance cost and your water rates, you know. All right, let's get on and have your questions. And with your questions, we have Alison Temple Savage. Alison? And how are you? You okay?
Well, Edward, I'm in a very bad mood.
Why, what's wrong?
Well, last night I broke a 21-piece tea service. And what's more, I missed him every time.
He's that sort of fella. Would you like to choose your envelope? One of those three. Thank you very much. Your questions. Thanks a lot, Alison. Now, you know we like you to answer alternately. Always ladies first, Edith. And, of course, there's two ways you can be stopped if you give us a wrong answer or if you run out of time. And if you don't know an answer, please just say don't know and we'll go on to your partner with the next question. And, of course, we do always let you have one to start. Now, this question is about animals and names given to the male and female of each. We will give you the name of the male, and we want you to give us the female equivalent. Now, we'll start you with peacock and peahen. So it's peacock and
Peahen.
ram.
Sheep.
I'm sorry there, you said sheep. In fact, ram, we wanted you, which is the female equivalent. So you only have the one we let you have to start with, which was peacock, peahen. So you just have £10. Here we are. Thank you. Don't worry. We've got ages to go yet. Okay, here we got Chris and Wendy. You're from Littlehampton in Sussex, yes?
That's right, yes.
I see. And what about Chris? What do you do?
I work for the Post Office, now British Telecom, looking after our telephone service.
I see. And what is it going to be? They keep telling us the phone service is going to sort of really come up to date one day. Is it going to happen?
We're improving it fantastically, yes.
Yes?
You'll get your wrong numbers twice as fast now.
Okay, Wendy, what about you? What do you do?
Well, I'm just at home with the children. I don't
see.
work.
And how many children do you have?
Two. Stephen's 12 and Susan's 10.
I see. And what do you do for your hobbies?
Well, I like writing and I like cooking.
Uh-huh.
And
What sort of writing? Is that letters or what?
no, writing novels and
Oh,
short
novels.
stories.
Have you written these so far?
4.
Really?
Yes, and 1 or 2 short stories and plays. But
Have you had any
no,
accepted?
No.
Not yet, but you're hoping. Are you on one at the moment or what?
Yes.
You
I'm
are.
in the middle of one.
And what's that all about?
Well, it's a historical romance.
Oh, really? There you go. Okay, Chris, where did she get that from, I wonder? Okay, let's have your questions, and it's Fiona Curzon with the questions. Fiona. Now, and what sort of week have you had?
Oh, I've been decorating my bedroom. I gave it a medal for good behaviour.
It's that kind of room, ladies and gentlemen. Choose your envelope, would you? Choose your envelope. Which one? That's it. She can't make up her mind. Okay, she's got it. Now let's see what we have for you. Now then, this question is about animals and their young. We will give you the name of an animal, bird or fish, and we want you to give us the name of its young. Now we'll start you with horse and foal. So it's horse and
Foal.
cow,
Calf.
lion,
Cub.
goose,
Don't know.
swan,
Cygnet.
goat,
Don't know.
seal,
Don't know.
sheep,
Lamb.
eagle,
Don't know.
eel.
Elva.
Right, there we are. So at the end of that lot there, eagle, you said you didn't know that was an eaglet. Seal was a pup. Goat, kid, and goose was gosling. So therefore, what have we got there? We have for 5, is it? Is it a £50 or it's 60? It's 6 you've got, £60. Well done. Okay. Our third couple, David and Sue from Southport, eh? I see. And what do you do exactly then, David?
I teach in a special hospital.
You're from Southport, so what do you do for hobbies?
Well, we have an old house which is in the middle of being done up. That's my main hobby at the moment.
Really? Oh, you're one of those
Putting in
DIY
staircases.
men, are you?
Yes.
Lovely. I
Not,
see.
not a very good one, unfortunately.
Honestly, well, you're like me. I'm dreadful anyway. But you like football, it says here.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Well,
it-
all sports. Yeah.
Who's your team? I
Liverpool.
should ask.
Liverpool,
Liverpool, of course. All right, Sue, you also work in a hospital too, is
yes,
that right?
Yes,
I
but
see.
with old people.
Old folk, I see. That's very commendable, of course. And what sort of hobbies do you have?
Home brewing,
Home brewing?
beer, wine,
Oh,
ginger
is-
beer.
Oh, great. And how long have you been doing that?
Oh, about a couple of years. Yes,
And is
on
it-
and off.
what do you mean
whenever
on and
I have
off?
the time.
Right.
Well, whenever I have the time, and if I have a few accidents, I sort of give it up for a bit.
What sort of accidents do you have when you're brewing?
I was brewing some ginger beer, and we were sitting in another room, and the bottles were stored in the pantry, and we heard a terrific crash. All the windows rattled, ran into the kitchen, and 3 bottles had exploded. There was ginger beer and glass everywhere.
Well, I've heard of having a drink on the house, never round it like that. All right, let's have your questions, and it's Libby Roberts with your questions. Right, Libby. Now, Sid, what's all this? I hear you're having trouble with your landlord about your room. It's supposed to be cold or freezing or something.
Cold? It really is freezing. Whenever you open the door, the little light comes on.
That's where she lives. That's where you live. Let's have the question. Thank you, Libby. OK, let's see what we have for you. For £10 each correct answer. Don't forget to say don't know if you don't know the answer. This question is about names of fish. We will give you the first part of the name of a well-known fish or shellfish, and we want you to finish the name. Now, a poor beagle is a shark, so we'll start you with that. Poor beagle is a...
Shark.
Rainbow.
Trout.
Finnan.
Haddock.
Whitstable.
Don't know.
Conger.
Eel.
Dublin Bay.
Don't know.
Skipjack.
Don't know.
Dover.
Sole.
Rock.
Salmon.
John.
Don't know.
Ah, there we are. Well, John, I didn't know that. John Dory, apparently. Skipjack's tuna. Now you can remember that. We all eat that one. Dublin Bay prawns we have, and Whitstable oyster. But you've got 6 there, I think that's right, and it's £60 you have. Yes. Right. Good. So, at the end of the first round, we've got couple number 1, Edith and Brian, on £10, but Wendy and Chris are tying at the moment with Sue and David, both on £60. Well done. OK, Edith and Brian, let's see what we're going to do for you. If we get a maximum this time, we wouldn't be so bad, would we? Choose your envelope again, would you? Thank you, Alison. All right, this time you're going for £10 for each correct answer. Let's see what we have for you. This question is about the varieties of fruit. We will give you the name of a variety, and we want you to say what kind of fruit it is. Now, we'll start you with Malling Promise, which is a type of raspberry. It's Malling Promise and...
Raspberry.
Cox's Orange.
Apple.
Victoria.
Plum.
Morello.
Don't know.
Royal Sovereign.
Don't know.
Muscat.
Grape.
Conference.
Pear.
Seville.
Orange.
Honeydew.
Melon.
Money Maker. Money Maker.
Plum.
Ah, no, it's not. Money Maker was a tomato. Would you believe? Again, I didn't know that one either. Royal Sovereign was strawberry. Morello was cherry, but what have you got there? 3, 6, 7, I think. So, yes, it's £70. That's what you've got. £70. There you go. Not so bad. £70. Thanks, Fiona. Would you like to choose your envelope, please, Chris and Wendy? There we are. You're going for £60 for each correct answer this time. Now, what do we have for you? This question is about varieties of vegetable. We will give you the name of a variety, and we want you to say what kind of vegetable it is. Now, we'll start you with Early Snowball, which is a type of turnip. So it's Early Snowball and...
Turnip.
Savoy.
Cabbage.
Webb's Wonder.
Lettuce.
King Edward.
Potato.
Mange 2.
Don't know.
Scarlet Runner.
Bean.
Scarlet Globe.
Don't know.
Calabrese.
Don't know.
Jerusalem.
Artichoke.
Golden Self-Blanching.
Don't know.
Well, there we are. Out of time. Golden Self-Blanching was celery. Calabrese was broccoli. Scarlet Globe was radish. Mange 2 is pea. I only had that for my first time a couple of weeks ago with its skin on, you know. However, what do we got at the end of that round there? We've got 4, 6, I think. Yes, you got £360. Well, there you go. 360. Sue and David, thanks, Libby. There's your questions, and you two are going for £60 for each correct answer. Here's your question. Here it's about animals and their breeds. We will give you the name of a particular breed. We want you to say what kind of animal it is. We'll start you with British Alpine, which is a goat. So British Alpine.
A goat.
Aberdeen Angus.
A cow.
Shire.
A horse.
Aylesbury.
Duck.
Norfolk Black.
I don't know.
Rhode Island Red.
Chicken.
Pomeranian.
Dog.
Manx.
Cat.
Flemish Giant.
Don't know.
Romney Marsh. Romney Marsh.
Don't know.
Ah, well, Romney Marsh was sheep. Flemish, yes, now you know, David, huh? Flemish Giant was rabbit. Norfolk Black was beautiful. It was a turkey. It was really beautiful, that. Really beautiful. But what have we got? We got 4, we have 7. So, yes, you got £420. Well done. 420. So at the end of the quiz, we have Edith and Brian on £70, Wendy and Chris are on £360, but the winners of our quiz this week, Sue and David, £420. So we have to say goodbye to Edith and Brian so soon, which is a bit of a shame. It's always bad when you go wrong on that very first one, you know. I mean, if you do say don't know, that's why we say don't know and get it out the way if you really don't know. It's rather nice to do that and try and build up your score. However, you've got £70, which is not too bad, is it, when you think about it? There's your ceramic dusty bin, who's worth about as much money, I can tell you that. But you've been a lovely couple. Thanks for coming all the way over. Ladies and gentlemen, will you say goodbye to Edith and Brian? God bless. Goodbye. Lovely. Right. Okay. We were away for the break. Back then with our elimination game to see who goes through to the big prizes. See you in a couple of minutes. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to part 2, ladies and gentlemen, where our remaining couples are about to play the 3, 2, 1 video game. We've got David and Sue here from Southport and Wendy and Chris there from Littlehampton. Now, you know what happens here at the bottom of the screen. You'll see you've got a bat which you can move left or right by using the control stick here. The object is to hit the ball against the wall. Each time you hit that wall, you'll score points. If you manage to chip your way right through the wall, nobody so far has done this. To my knowledge, they'll really build up a big, big score. If you do miss a ball, well, then you have to hand the control stick to your partner who continues playing, all right? Who's going to play first here? Sue? Sue. Yes? All right. Good luck, Sue. And what about Chris and Wendy? Who's playing first here? Chris, the fellas. Well done. Good luck, Chris. We've got a red light here in the middle, which will start to flash. You'll know you're then on the last few seconds of the game, all right? Okay. The one with the most points, of course, goes through with a chance to take home a big prize tonight. Good luck to you. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Right. The light is now flashing, the last few seconds of the game. There we go, that is it. Hold it just there. Right. Here we are. Oh. Well. Okay, let's see how we did. We've got David and Sue, they've scored 26, and Chris and Wendy have scored 41, so congratulations. Yeah. Well done. Classic. Ah. You said he had bad coordination there, Sue, but you didn't do bad, be honest. It's that terrible thing when you've got to edge it over, isn't it? Yeah. Well, here's Karen with the money you won in the quiz, which was about 300 and what?
420.
420 it was, that's right. £420. There's your ceramic dusty bin. And of course, we've got the leather photo frame with the photograph taken of you during the show this evening. And there is a video game, so at least you can go home, Sue, and get that coordination just a bit better. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a good round of applause, will you? Thank you, David. Good, mate. Congratulations. Sit down. You don't have to run away. Just sit there for a sec. Well, Chris and Wendy, that means you're going through with the chance to take home one of our big prizes tonight. Of course, we've got the booby prize as well. Remember, you win Dusty Bin, that's what you get, a booby, right? 1 dustbin. We've got 5 items to show you, 4 terrific prizes. You also have to work out whether we have a car on the show tonight. We don't know whether we do, but you'll have to work that one out. At the end of each of our items, one of the characters will come to my table, leave you a clue object, read you a rhyme, which will definitely be a clue. When you've got 3 of the rhymes on the table, I'll ask you to reject one. When you've rejected 4 of them, the one that remains will tell you what prize you'll be taking back with you tonight, all right? As I said at the top of the show, the theme is country life. And with that kind of theme, we're going out and about. And for the first item, we find 2 rural figures who are out in all kinds of weather. And what a tale they have to tell.
My broom handles are killing me.
Oh, well, just come over here, my dear, and old Wurzel will give him a bit of a rub.
Oh, hey, oh. Oh, that's lovely. Thanks a lot.
Oh, you're welcome. Come far, have you?
Oh, aye, I've just walked all the way from Ballygo backwards.
Oh, well, why didn't you thumb a left?
Thumb a lift? I haven't got any thumbs, have I?
All right. Keep your straw on. So, you're the one they've got to replace me, are you?
Aye, sorry about that, but, well, you know how it is.
Yes, 51 and thrown on the compost heap. I keep telling him I got a young head on my shoulders.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the old one was blown off in the gales 2 years ago. Still, I reckon I'm a bit old for the rat race now.
The rat race?
Yeah, they keep running up one trouser leg and down the other. And the gaffer, he don't look after you proper here anyways.
Oh, yes, I thought you were looking a bit thin.
A bit thin? I'm as thin as a post, my dear.
Well, you are a post.
That's true, I never think of that.
Listen, I've got a thirst-ticket photograph.
Oh, yes.
Tell me this, you haven't got a little drink or something, have you?
Well, it's funny you should ask that, my dear, because I always keeps my own bit of a brew here, you know, just in case anybody... I can't...
I get it over there.
That's right,
yeah.
I've just...
Oh, yes.
Can you just...
Yes,
yeah,
if you can
get the top
pass
off
it
that,
over there, I think I can just knock the... Oh, got it, okay.
Right.
That's lovely. Just get it in the gob now, right
yeah.
now. Listen, are you not having any?
No. You go right ahead and have a little
okay.
dear.
My God, that's powerful stuff. What's it made from?
Woodworm. Still a little bit of life left in old Wurzel yet, I reckon.
Here it is. It's Wurzel Gummidge.
You little liar, Teddy. It's Bobby Ball. I've just had a rough night.
Oh, I'm sorry, but not, of course it's not Wurzel, it's Les Dennis. A brilliant impressionist, lady. Marvellous, Les. Thanks, now, listen, you look I don't know where you start or end here with all this. Listen, what are you going to leave then as the clue? What's the clue?
We've got a Wurzel Gummidge nose.
Oh, a nose?
Yeah.
One hooter? Yeah. OK, that's going to be the clue, right? And what about the rhyme? What's it say?
Well, I've got me reading it on, so here goes. I'm sure you'll still be happy if you win, lose or draw. But if I scare you off this prize, it would be the last straw.
What do you reckon, Chris? Any idea? Wendy, what do you think it could be?
Doesn't sound like a dustbin, does it?
Well, don't ask me. You better ask Wendy. Anyway, will you please thank, ladies and gentlemen, Les Dennis. Cheers, Les. OK. Well done. Thank you. Well, you don't think it sounds like a dustbin? Any idea, Wendy, what you think it might be?
No, I don't think so.
It's going to reserve judgment on it and maybe hear it again a bit later, possibly.
Be the last straw. Sounds something worth winning.
All right, well, let's hold on. Let's move away and have our next item. You know, with a musical group coming now from the country, in their field, they're the best there is. Nobody can get anywhere near them, which isn't surprising when you work in a farmyard. Anyway, I'm only joking, but ladies and gentlemen, Wendy, Chris, they're only the Wurzels.
Now some folks like to boast about their father's occupation, dustman and the likes in other situations. Not so our old man working was his pride. In his hobnail boots and gaiters, and a gunfork at his side. Hi-ho, fiddle-diddle-o, Chesterfield the Jetter. Hi-ho, the folks all know he's the champion dung spreader. Now many years ago, when Dad was in his power, with a mighty two-hand swipe, he hit the old church tower. Lord, out was cried the vicar, 'tis judgment come. Not so said the verger, 'tis 100 weight of dung. Hi-ho, fiddle-diddle-o, Chesterfield the Jetter. Hi-ho, the folks all know he's the champion dung spreader. Now as you all can see, Father's quite contented. He got the finest job since work it were invented. And when our old man lays him down to die in a 40-acre field with the dung pile 6 foot high. Hi-ho, fiddle-diddle-o, Chesterfield the Jetter. Hi-ho, the folks all know he's a champion dung spreader. Hi-ho, fiddle-diddle-o, Chesterfield the Jetter. Hi-ho, the folks all know he's the champion dung spreader.
Yeah. There they are. Peter, Tony and Tommy, the Wurzels. Great fellas, I love that, the champion dung spreader. Anyway, guys, what are you going to leave for the clue?
There you are, Ted.
It's straw. We said we had straw in the last one somewhere, didn't we, Chris? Yes, we did. Well, confusing you really good and proper now. There's a straw, and what about the rhyme? What does that say?
Well, we got a real humdinger. To be a champion spreader, you've got to have your cart. What happens when your tea leaves are ready to depart?
Hey, what do you say, Wendy?
I believe.
Tea leaves, you could throw them in a dustbin.
Mm-hmm.
Throw them away.
Down the sink.
Well, at least you're thinking pretty good, and we're only at the second stage at the moment. Will you please thank the Wurzels, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, take care, Tom. Good luck. Good luck with the record. Smashing. Well, Lisa, it's good you're really thinking about that. At least we're going to have to make up our minds when the next one's on the table. So we'll steam ahead and let's get on with our jaunt in the country. We find there, like everywhere else, sometimes the inhabitants are not feeling too good. Both man and beast need expert advice. Who do they turn to? Of course, the vet.
Now then. Get back! Get back! Get back! Damn thing always wants food.
Oh, Mr. O'Reilly, there you are.
Oh, yes. So I am. Now then, Mr.
Mrs. Strodling, I rang at the surgery this lunchtime about Harvey. You told me to bring him along here this afternoon.
Yes, and how was the little fella getting along then? Oh, yes, there's a good... Don't do that. Dirty boy. Oh, yes, he has got quite big, hasn't he?
He's in the basket. Yeah.
Well, of course he's in the basket.
We come.
Who's a sick little pussycat, then?
Harvey, Mr. O'Reilly, is a rabbit.
Well, look at that little pussycat. The silly woman thinks I'm a rabbit. Maybe something, what are you feeding him on?
Oh, well, oats, bran, and the occasional lettuce leaf.
No meat! All healthy cats need meat. Not just the occasional mouse.
He doesn't catch mice.
I'm not surprised. He probably hasn't got the strength to. I have a vulture in here. Let's see what he makes of this. Come on, Vulch. Come on, Vulch. Vulch, Vulch. You see? You see? He's not interested. Vulch, Vulch, Vulch.
Mr. O'Reilly, Harvey's not a cat. Look at the length of his ears.
And how long do you think yours would be if people kept picking you up by them?
He digs holes in the garden.
I'm surprised he has the strength to pick up the shovel.
His front paws are ever so much shorter than his back paws.
Well, that's from all the hole digging, isn't it?
Mr. O'Reilly, Harvey is a rabbit. If you can't see that, I shall take him elsewhere.
Hang on a second. My wife is a qualified vet. I'll have in here, I'll have her in here for a second opinion. Agnes! Agnes! Well, that's got rid of her.
Michael.
Now, Ted, here we are again.
Michael, the vet. And what's the clue then,
The
Mike?
clue this time is a leaf, a lettuce leaf.
A lettuce leaf is the
Yes,
clue.
from the little bunny rabbit.
And what does it say?
And the rhyme is, I may not be much of a vet, you may think I'm a laugh, but do I know what a rabbit eats? Not half.
What do you think? What do you reckon, Wendy? A rabbit eats is as far as we've got. We've got to say thanks very much indeed
Okay.
to Mike Newman.
Thanks
Cheers,
a lot,
Mike.
Ted. See you later.
Cheers, mate. Now. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I can. You've just heard that from Mike. I can read the nose, which was brought in by Wurzel Gummidge, which was Les Dennis, of course, or the straw, brought in by the Wurzels. Which one of those two would you like to hear?
I think the straw, yes.
Straw you'd like to hear again? All right. Yes, the boys came in and said, to be a champion spreader, you've got to have your cart. What happens when your tea leaves are ready to depart? So, one of them has to go right now. What do you reckon?
Lettuce.
Yeah, we're rejecting the lettuce.
You're rejecting the lettuce? Yes. You sure?
Yes.
Only because you don't have any idea?
That's right.
You sure about it now?
Yes.
Any idea in the audience what it could be? No, I should have asked you. You know more. Okay, you're sure about this? Yes. Okay, you're going to reject the lettuce, which was brought in just now by Mike. Mike Newman said, I may not be much of a vet. You may think I'm a laugh, but do I know what a rabbit eats? Not half, is what he said. I may not be much of a vet. You may think I'm a laugh. Well, he certainly was a laugh, of course, but he said he knew what a rabbit eats. Not half. Well, what do rabbits eat?
Lettuce.
They eat lettuce, yes, that's true. Among other things, what else do they eat?
Carrots.
Yes, they do. Well, what isn't quite half of carrots? Yes, you've rejected tonight's star prize, the car. Oh, dear. The one you'd had no idea what that would be, did you? Stand over there, Chris. Well, what a shame, huh? We did have a car on the show tonight's star prize. You've rejected it, so you feel a bit sore about that, I'm sure, don't you, Wendy? Yes? C'est la vie, that's nice. What sort of car do you have, Chris, at home?
We don't at the moment.
You don't? Oh, dear. Well, don't... Oh, you could have helped him. What a shame. Anyway, there you are. It's there. The Mini Metro as well, would you believe? It's been rejected, so it has to go away. We're going away just for a couple of minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Back after the break. We know we have the bin on the show. More star prizes. So look forward to seeing you with Chris and Wendy just a couple of minutes. See you then. Welcome to part 3, ladies and gentlemen, of 321, where Chris and Wendy Elliott from Littlehampton have just turned down tonight's star prize. Yes, we did have one on the show, a brand new car. And here I am standing in the grounds of Boggledrop Manor, continuing with our theme of the country. Let's see what life is like in the town and the country. Now, in the village pub sees everything, while most of the regulars see double. Right now, you're going to see treble, because here come three great buddies of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brother Lees.
Old MacDonald had a show, E-I-E-I-O, and on the show was Barbara Woodhouse, E-I-E-I-O, with a good dog here and a good dog there. Sit, Wookiees! Old MacDonald had a show, E-I-E-I-O, and on the show was Eddie Waring, E-I-E-I-O. With an act and there and an act and there, an act there, an act everywhere. A good dog here and a good dog there. Sit, Wookiees! Old MacDonald had a show, E-I-E-I-O, and on the show was Patrick Moore, E-I-E-I-O. With a black hole there and a black hole there. Where is it? What is it? We simply don't know. An act down there and an act down there. An act there, an act everywhere. A good dog here and a good dog there. Sit, Wookiees! Old MacDonald had a show, E-I-E-I-O, and on the show he had Bugs Bunny, E-I-E-I-O. With a bunny rabbit here and a bunny rabbit there. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Where is it? What is it? We simply don't know. An act down there and an act down there. An act there, an act everywhere. A good dog here and a good dog there. Sit, Wookiees! Old MacDonald had a show, E-I-E-I-O, and on this show was Henry Cooper, E-I-E-I-O. Jam, jam here and a jam, jam there. Here and left, there, right, spacey all over. A bunny rabbit here and a bunny rabbit there. Yeah, what's up, Doc? A black hole there and a black hole there. Where is it? What is it? We simply don't know. An Africa. A good dog here and a good dog there. Sit, Wookiees! MacDonald had a show.
There they are. Marvellous, guys. Lovely to see you again after such a time.
Thank you, Ted.
Now, listen, here's one for you. I mean, I know, but lots of people are always saying, and I'm sure you get this all the time, that are you, in fact, real brothers?
Well, if you look carefully at our noses, you will see that we are. Although I'm sure you've noticed that his nose is far bigger than mine.
Yeah, it was. Very beautiful. So now we all know, right? All right, fellas, what are you leaving as the clue?
The hat.
The hat.
The hat.
Okay, the hat is the clue for you. Right, and what about the rhyme?
The rhyme is, old MacDonald wouldn't need this unless his farm was rotten, but it might turn you cold after winter's been forgotten.
Ah, Wendy. Huh? No, we've got to think about it, but please, the Brother Lees. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brother Lees. Cheers, guys. Pleasure. Good luck. Lovely to see you. Thanks very much. What do you think, Wendy? Any idea what that could be? What the boys have just said?
No idea.
Something about winter's been forgotten? We got the nose to hear again, or the straw brought in by the Wurzels. Which one would you like to hear?
The nose.
Yes? You would like to hear the nose from Les Dennis. Les said, I'm sure you'll still be happy if you win, lose or draw, but if I scare you off this prize, it would be the last straw. That's what Les said. You just heard what the boy
Sounds
said?
like something nice, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, our theory about the straw proved wrong, so
well,
we discard that one.
It's probably the bin.
What one's that? The straw?
The straw.
Yes.
So what are you going to do?
We discard the straw.
You're going to really get rid of it and reject the...
Yes.
Yes. What about it,
Throw the
audience?
tea leaves in the bin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they agree with you this time, yes. OK, well, we don't think it could be another motor car. You sure you're going to reject the straw?
Yes.
OK, you're going to reject the straw, so that was brought in by the Wurzels. To be a champion spreader, they said, you've got to have your cart. What happens when your tea leaves are ready to depart? Right. To be a champion spreader, you've got to have your cart. Well, is this a reference to a muck cart or another sort of vehicle? Well, what happens when your tea leaves? Well, when your tea leaves cart, what's left? Car. Yeah, a car. Well, we've lost one of those. As I say, I don't think we'd have two on one show. But we did say your tea leaves, and when they're ready to depart, where do they go? You were right, Wendy. Yes, you've rejected Dusty Bin. There you are. You needed a motor car, stand just there. I didn't even think to ask whether you needed a dustbin. Did you need a dustbin?
No, we've got one.
You have one. He is rather nice. Always, once you've rejected him, he's rather nice. OK, audience, you were right, weren't you? Yeah. Hope you were right at home. Anyway, he's been rejected, so at least you're going home with a good prize tonight. Thanks, Karen. Take the little rascal away. Let's get back to the table. There, Wendy. All right, we have just one more item to go now, and then we're going to have the final one on the table, down to the last three. So let's get on with our theme this week of country life. We drop in, you know, at the annual fete, the manor. All the local dignitaries are there, and as we shall see, the pleasantries. Behind them, there is dirty work afoot.
There you are, Vicar.
Ah, Lady Boggledrop. Another success. How many years have we held the Boggledrop fete in the grounds of the manor?
This is the 13th.
13. Lucky for some. You know, these rock cakes of Millie's get harder every year.
That is a clay pigeon, Vicar. Ready for the shoot.
Oh, good heavens. It's a trifle overcooked, I think. However.
Cheers, Vicar. Lady Cobblebrook.
I think we'd better get someone else to run the bottle stall next year. Now, tell me, Vicar, what is happening about the bypass scheme? Is it still going straight through the church?
No. I have managed to persuade the area planning authority that it would be impractical for me to preach to my flock across a 6-lane carriageway.
Mind you, I think a toll gate might have been more profitable than some of the collections you've taken lately.
True. Anyway, I took my complaint to the highest authority.
Ah, you mean...
Yes, the chairman of the Highways Committee. I was at school with him, you know.
Oh, what a coincidence.
Yes, indeed. And another coincidence, too.
What is that?
He told me who was on the board of the bypass construction company, Lady Boggledrop.
Vicar, whatever must you think of me?
How could you, Boggers? Planning to build a road through my church and the vicarage. You'd have ruined my hollyhocks.
Well, one has to think of others, Vicar. Christian principles, you know.
Quite. However, it's all worked out well enough in the end, though.
How can it have done?
Oh, quite simple. We have agreed an alternative route.
Where? Oh, Vicar. You Judas.
Christian principles, Lady Boggledrop. Christian principles.
There she is, Lady Boggledrop. Joan Benham. Lovely to have you with us, Joan.
Lovely to be here.
Listen, been in many, many hit series, of course.
Yes.
I mean, many times that we've seen you in so many different roles, but of course, I imagine one of the most, the one that everyone sort of remembers you for must be Upstairs, Downstairs, isn't it?
I think it is, yes. Even though it finished 4 years ago, it's still the one they remember.
So what about the clue? What are you leaving for these lovely folks?
That.
That's a cone. A cone is the clue for you, Chris and Wendy. And what about the rhyme? What does that say?
You saw the pile of rubble. The bypass is a must. But if you saw this prize, you'd be sore at all the dust.
It's not Dusty Bin, is it?
No, he's certainly gone. You can tell by the smile on the faces, can't you? Anyway, will you please thank lovely Joan Benham. Thank you, Joan.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you. Bye-bye. No, there certainly can't be two dusty bins, Wendy. It's certainly not that.
Could they?
No, really. You're appealing there, aren't you? Well, you can hear the hat, of course, which was brought in by the boys, the Brother Lees, or the nose brought in by Les Dennis. The first item, which was the Wurzel Gummidge sketch.
Yes, we heard that one. The hat.
You like to hear the hat again?
Yes, the hat.
All right, yes, the boys said, the Brother Lee said, old MacDonald wouldn't need this unless his farm was rotten, but it might turn you cold after winter's been forgotten.
Could be something, a freezer, perhaps.
Yes?
Fridge freezer.
Oh, they're debating. Oh, is it? Oh, freezer. Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, we're unanimous on that. Well, we don't need that, do we? Who needs that? Well, what do you think? One's got to go.
The hat.
The hat.
Oh, really?
We discard the hat.
Really? OK, this is on your head. Do you realise that? You're going to reject the hat brought in by the Brother Lees? All right, I've just read it for you. What does it say? Old MacDonald wouldn't need this unless his farm was rotten. Well, did rotten make you think of dustbin? Yes, it did, but you know you've got rid of him. Well, it might turn you cold, so might winning the booby prize, but we do know he's gone. After winter's been forgotten because this is cold. Absolutely right. It will keep your produce in very good condition. This fabulous freezer. Take a look. OK, Chris and Wendy, just come. Oh, they all now look. Look what's in it, ladies and gentlemen. Stand just over there, would you? There you are, a fabulous freezer. It really is a terrific freezer. And it's full of country, no, they're not plastic, would you believe? We got beef, lamb, country produce, a range of poultry, game fish, everything. The whole thing would have been stacked, ready for you to have taken home. But you've got a freezer at home, haven't you? Yes. I know the audience have got a freezer. They're OK. We've rejected it. It's got to go away. Thanks, Fiona. Let's get back to the table. Oh, well. Well done. Worked that out nicely. Yes, indeed. Worked that out very well indeed. So we now have just two left. There's the cone that Joan Benham just brought in, and, of course, the nose again brought in by Les Dennis. And I can read them both again as we have two. Les said, I'm sure you'll still be happy if you win, lose, or draw. But if I scare you off this prize, it would be the last straw. There's that word again.
No idea. Win, lose, or draw. Sounds like football matches and football results.
Yeah, so what do you think that could be, if it was anything to do with football? The audience have no idea, have they? No. See, they're never there when you need them, you know what I mean? They're never there. All right, let's read this one again, brought in by Joan just now. She said, you saw the pile of rubble, the bypass is a must, but if you saw this prize, you'd be sore at all the dust.
Vacuum cleaner.
A what? Oh, a Hoover. Yes. Well, they're only about 30 quid. The ceramic bin costs more than that.
Saw through the dust. Something that makes...
Something that makes
a
what?
lot of work and a lot of dirt.
Saves a lot of work.
They're keeping it quiet. They're not letting you... Well, one's got to be rejected. We've got the final two. The one that remains, of course, will tell you what prize you're taking home with you tonight. We've lost the star prize, the car. We've lost the bin. But it will be a nice prize, I can tell you that. Which one will you reject? Which one will you keep?
Now then.
Now then, Wendy. Now, Chris?
I really don't know.
Well, one has to go.
I think...
Which one will it be?
What do you think?
I love the way Chris keeps giving it to Wendy's for you to choose. No joint decision here, but we have to have a decision. Which one will go?
What would you say, the cone?
Yeah.
The cone?
Discard it.
Discard the cone.
You want to keep the nose?
Right.
Yes. You're going to reject the cone brought in by Joan Benham, OK? Joan said you saw the pile of rubble, the bypass is a must, but if you saw this prize, you'd be sore at all the dust. OK. You saw the pile of rubble. Could this have been the bin? No, you know it couldn't be. If you saw this prize, you'd be sore at all the dust. Well, what can you saw that would leave quite a lot of dust?
Pine? Wood?
Yes, absolutely right. This fantastic, superb range, Pine Kitchen Furniture. Just take a look. There you are. Just go around there, will you? There you are. Magnificent. You didn't have a motor car. Could you have done with a suite like this?
Well, unfortunately, our kitchen's so small that if we put this in it, we wouldn't get in it.
You wouldn't get in it. Oh, but I think it's a lovely prize.
Very
It's a
nice.
fabulous dress. Of course, the service was with it as well. And they're real flowers, they're not plastic. I think we would have given you those, but after a lot of deliberation, we've rejected this and we're going to go back to the table. Thanks very much once again, Fiona. Fellas, it has to go. Let's see what we've got. Well, I don't know what it is you've chosen for them, I really don't. However, it says, I'm sure you'll still be happy if you win, lose or draw, but if I scare you off this prize, it would be the last straw. OK, the prize you're taking back with you. Well, I'm sure you're going to be happy if you win, lose or draw. Well, nobody really loses on 3, 2, 1. Even our lovely couple from Northern Ireland, they went home with a dusty bin and £70, so you should be happy. But naturally, you'll be happier if you go away with a good prize. Well, if I scare you off this prize, it said. Well, if a scarecrow scares something, what does it usually do? If it's a bird, it flies away. That's where we're going to do for you. We're going to fly you away for a 2-week fabulous holiday in Europe. Just take a look at this. Yes, there's Libby and there's Alison dressed up in lovely hostess uniforms. There's a 2-week holiday in Europe. That's where you're going to go. Have you been to Europe at all before?
Yes,
you have.
we have. That's
Well, this holiday is just a little bit different because you can choose exactly where you want to go.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So that can't be bad. We can't
we were
give you...
planning our holiday last week.
Really?
We haven't decided yet.
Ah, well, you're going to have a lot more planning to do. Unfortunately, you don't have a car to take with it, but you've got a marvellous holiday. Just a minute, come on in, Fiona. There's a little something that goes with it. Yes? And, of course, there's Karen here. These lovely bags, they're just travelling bags, cases that go with it. They're rather gorgeous, aren't they? There's also money you won in the quiz. Can you remember what that was? That was 320, I believe. That is also yours. I think you've won a fabulous prize. Congratulations, Wendy. You too, Chris. Good luck. Say hello to everybody in Littlehampton. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll look forward to seeing you all next week. Take care. Till then, good night, everybody. Have a wonderful week. Good night.